Did you know San Antonio gets more annual visitors than the Grand Canyon? Or that it's home to one of the oldest cathedrals in the US and a 15-mile river that winds through restaurants, caves, and missions? San Antonio isn't just a pit stop on your way to Austin, it's a full-on destination with more character than a Texas barbecue joint at high noon. If you're headed to Texas and think San Antonio starts and ends with the Alamo, you're missing 90% of what makes this city so ridiculously unforgettable. Let's dive into the best things to do in San Antonio, Texas, especially if you want real stories, wild sights, and moments that'll have you texting your friends, "Why didn't we come here sooner?" The Riverwalk is San Antonio's not-so-secret weapon. It's 15 miles long, runs below street level, and has more charm than most entire cities. Yes, the downtown stretch is tourist central, but if you keep walking or rent a bike, you'll hit the Museum Reach and Mission Reach where the crowds thin out and the views get even better. Museum Reach takes you past stunning public art, lush gardens, and even a section with actual waterfalls. And Mission Reach? That'll guide you to the city's historic missions. More on that in a second. Of course, you have to visit the Alamo. It's iconic, it's historic, and yes, it's smaller than you think. But the real trick? Don't stop there. San Antonio is home to 5 Spanish missions that make up a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and they're all worth your time. Mission San Jose is the biggest. Mission Concepcion has original frescoes. Mission San Juan is peaceful and green. And Mission Espada looks like it fell out of a movie set. You can actually walk or bike the trail that connects all 5 missions via the Riverwalk. It's one of the most underrated ways to explore the city, and you'll see a whole side of San Antonio that tourists usually skip. Welcome to the largest Mexican market in the US. A colorful, chaotic, must-see explosion of food, crafts, music, and everything in between. It's 3 blocks of shops, stalls, and restaurants that make you feel like you crossed the border without leaving the city. Grab some handmade leather goods, pick up souvenirs that aren't mass-produced junk, and eat your way through fresh churros, tamales, and elote. Make time for lunch at Mi Tierra Café y Panaderia, a 24-hour Mexican restaurant that's been family-run since 1941. The ceiling alone, covered in Christmas lights, is worth the stop. This isn't just any church. San Fernando Cathedral is the oldest functioning religious community in Texas, founded in 1731, and still hosts regular mass. Inside, it's all soaring ceilings and quiet awe, but if you visit at night, that's when the real magic happens. There's a free 24-minute light show called The Saga, projected right onto the cathedral's facade. It tells the story of San Antonio's past with music, animation, and visuals that'll leave you speechless. It happens several nights a week, and trust me, you'll want to see it more than once. Think museums are boring? The Witte Museum would like a word. This place blends science, culture, and history in a way that feels more like an interactive playground than a museum. There are massive dinosaur skeletons, rotating exhibits on Texas history, and hands-on areas that keep both kids and grown-ups entertained. One moment you're walking through a recreated 1800s frontier town, and the next you're learning about ancient rock art from Native American cultures. San Antonio is one of the most haunted cities in the US, and after dark, the ghost stories start creeping out of the woodwork. Literally. Join a nighttime walking tour through the historic district and hear tales of the haunted Menger Hotel, the spirits that supposedly roam the Alamo grounds, and the chilling energy that surrounds the Spanish governor's palace. Even if you're a skeptic, it's a fascinating way to learn about the city's darker chapters, and it's just fun to get spooked under the Texas moonlight. Once a brewery, now a hip neighborhood, the Pearl is where old meets new in the best way possible. The old buildings have been turned into shops, restaurants, apartments, and a hotel that's straight up gorgeous. There's a weekend farmer's market, boutique shopping, one of the best bookstores in Texas, High Twig Bookshop, and some of the best food in the city. Grab brunch at supper, eat handmade pasta at Nona, or just sit with a coffee from local coffee and people watch. The Pearl is basically what happens when someone turns a Pinterest board into a neighborhood. Just outside the city is one of Texas's largest and most impressive natural wonders, Natural Bridge Caverns. It's named after a 60-foot natural limestone bridge at the entrance. And the caverns themselves? They go deep. Take a guided tour through illuminated chambers with towering formations, then zipline or try the ropes course if you're feeling bold. It's cool, literally, underground, and perfect for escaping the heat on a Texas summer day. In the middle of San Antonio is a quiet, peaceful garden with koi ponds, stone bridges, and a view that'll stop you in your tracks. Originally a rock quarry, the Japanese tea garden was transformed into a stunning green space with waterfalls, shaded paths, and a pavilion that's perfect for photos or just catching your breath. It's free to enter and feels like a secret escape right in the city. Bonus, the Jingu House Cafe is great for a quick snack or tea break. Sure, walking the Riverwalk is great, but cruising it by boat? That's where things get good. Hop on a narrated Go Rio cruise for 35 minutes of fun facts, local lore, and a breezy float through the heart of the city. You'll pass under stone bridges, drift past cafes, and see the whole city from a fresh angle. It's one part sightseeing, one part relaxation, and it's an absolute must, especially at night when everything is lit up. You didn't think we'd forget the food, did you? San Antonio is a food lover's dream, especially if your dream involves cheese, spice, and smoke. Start with breakfast tacos. Trust us, San Antonio does them better than anywhere else. Then move on to enchiladas, puffy tacos, a local specialty, and brisket that's smoked to perfection. Hit up Rosario's, La Fonda on Main, or Garcia's for true local flavor. For BBQ, the Granary or Pinkerton's will make your taste buds sing. The DoSeum is technically a children's museum, but don't write it off. It's interactive, high energy, and honestly just fun. From a giant outdoor play space to immersive tech exhibits, this place sparks curiosity in everyone. Adults get just as into the science experiments and creativity zones, and if you're traveling with kids, they'll burn off a whole day's worth of energy here. Built in 1917, Brackenridge Park is one of the city's oldest and most beloved public spaces. It's got picnic spots, walking trails, a golf course, and one of the cutest little trains you'll ever ride. The San Antonio Zoo is nearby, as is the Witte Museum, so you can easily make a full day out of this area. Ride the train, feed the ducks, and channel your inner kid for a few hours. San Antonio is bursting with color, and not just during fiesta. From large-scale street murals to hidden alleys filled with art, this city celebrates creativity everywhere. Take a mural walk through Southtown or explore Art Pace, a contemporary gallery known for edgy, thought-provoking installations. There's also the Blue Star Arts Complex, where you can shop, eat, and take in rotating exhibitions, all while soaking up that funky, artsy vibe. End your day with a drink and a view. Paramore offers city skyline views and strong pours. Meanwhile, the Esquire Tavern, opened in 1933, has the longest wooden bar in Texas and cocktails that are dangerously smooth. Want something cozier? Try Bar 1919, a speakeasy-style bar hidden in the basement of a strip mall. It's intimate, quiet, and wildly impressive once you step inside. San Antonio isn't just a stopover city or a quick weekend trip. It's full of layered history, bold flavors, peaceful escapes, and cultural moments that stick with you. This is a place where centuries-old missions sit beside cutting-edge art spaces, where riverboats cruise past mariachi bands, where you can hike a canyon, eat your weight in tacos, and learn about Texas's complicated past, all in the same day. So don't just remember the Alamo, remember the whole dang city. If you found something new to add to your itinerary, hit that like button, drop your favorite San Antonio memory in the comments, and let us know where you want us to explore next. And hey, bring stretchy pants. You're gonna need them. See you in the next one.